This is Ingo from About Africa and the Rest of the World, and today I'm the BRAFA 2026 to have a look at the galleries with African and Oceanic art, and yeah, let's have fun. Now I'm back at the Ammersee, and let's start with Dalton Somaré. You know, he always has a little very classic things. Of course, he has coat, you know, everybody has to have one. I don't have one. I have a very ambivalent feeling toward this, but these were really great quarter sculptures, and Dalton Somaré always has good quarter sculptures, or like the small ones. I think it's quarter as well. Once again, when I make thoughts, when you know better, please write your comments. I'd like to comments. This is a Garuda. Garuda is a mixed thing, a mythical mixed thing between man and eagle, and this is from Vietnam. Bronze, awesome object, one of the best. Yeah, I saw here some Indonesia section and the Nias things. They're good. So Dalton Somaré isn't only based on one country, it's based on several countries, and that's very interesting, and this is a good thing. And you see here I discovered the slow motion button on my camera. This was slow motion. Please once again write if is there too much slow motion, should I do less, should I do more, whatever, you know. It's work. It's learning by doing. And here, of course, I guess it's Tola, yeah? Tola, this currency. Big thing. It was nice here. It's a good dance. So now we come to the different classical section of Dalton Somaré. Don't ask me. I think Vietnam. If not, then it's Cambodia or whatever. This is an awesome Maori post. I think it's a post, don't know, but it's Maori from New Zealand. And here the cameraman shall focus, focus, focus. Here's the focus. Wow, great object. Now let's come to Serge Schoffel. And Schoffel, he was very happy when I met him because he saw it. For example, he saw this great Vanuatu object. He saw a lot of objects, and he was really smiling, and this was his exhibition was an experiment. He showed a lot of South America objects, mostly wood, no feather, but wood and others, and I think he saw them well. He told me he has collected them for 20 years, and it was nice to, and you know, you need some guts to do these things. You're on the BRAFA and Brussels and you show objects from South America, like the mask. I think this one was sold. He had two and one was sold, I don't know. And isn't this amazing? Here we are in Venezuela. Here he had an amazing Venezuela exhibition 2020 on the Parcours du Monde, where he sold a lot of objects. And here's Venezuela again. And I think it's Venezuela, maybe it's Mexico. I guess it's Venezuela. You know better. If you know better, write comments. But this was amazing. Once again, Schoffel has guts, and this one he won. He clearly won. And here you see some of them objects from the Southern America. And isn't it nice? Look at the face. Look at it. Isn't it awesome? Yeah. And I think this belonged to the few objects which were not sold 2020. It's from Babi Müller, and it's a masterpiece. If you like this kind of art, of course. Yeah. And here's some more things from Europe, from everywhere, from Africa, and yeah, once again, some more South America. So it was very interesting to see this. It was, hey, cameraman, I want to see the mask. Okay, Papua New Guinea, of course, and here, isn't it amazing? And it was Concert who said to me, look at the hands, how they're made from this ambatong in there. Look at it made. This is really well carved. Wow, this is great. And this Concert once again told me this Timor thing is very rare and very well done. It's not, I don't know nothing of Timor art, but when Philip Concert says so, he should be right. So this is, yep, it is amazing. So Schoffel had a very, very, very good fair. Claes, you see the main object of Claes, it's a bagger sculpture. You know, there were not so many objects where I would say this is the object of the fair. It's hard to find a thumbnail, for example, but I think maybe I do this bagger because the baggers are rare if they're authentic, and this one is, of course, authentic. They are expensive. Here's Xenophobe. I just showed because, you know, last year there was an auction where they sold one for 40,000 euro, and this one is better. And of course, Claes has good quality, always like this Uli sculpture. But and here from the Ivory Coast. But I did not see so many objects from Oceanic. I think African, like this Luena or chocolate. And this was amazing. I never saw a Xenophorianus head. It's a Janus head, whatever you say it, if you're American, English with, you know, with two faces. The first time that I saw this, okay, but I saw more Africa than South American, so more African than Oceanic art. Here's Finch and Co. Finch and Co. always has these Wunderkammer things because it's from all the world objects, and isn't it awesome? Isn't it? This head. Oh, very old one, of course. And look at it. Yeah, he is mixed. He has tribal art, he has ancient art, he has everything. And it's always fun to be there. I guess the right one is maybe Nepal or Himalayan. Once again, please write right. The algorithm he likes. He likes likes and he likes comments, of course. And the left should be, is it Afghanistan? I don't. Some of these guys, bigger guys, are in the Museum Five Continents in Munich, and they're well done. This is great. It is great art, really. Wow. And you see once again the slow motion drive, and of course you have, when you have a Wunderkammer, you need a skull, a real skull, and a Jesus head. Let's say head's not skull. And yeah, I love this Wunderkammer style. It's so amazing. You find always new things, and of course maybe Finch is not very inexpensive, but okay, it's Finch, and some European things, and oh, the camera, is it too slow? I don't know. Yeah, just here, nicely done. And now the focus. This one here in the middle, this is from an Italian sports game from the, I guess, 18th century. Absolute crazy object. Isn't it crazy? Don't ask me how to play it or play with it, whatever. And here, and then you have this head. Wow. Awesome. this one, awesome. I think the first head you saw was Celtic, and this was Middle Age, but don't ask me. It is great. Once again, you have this Wunderkammer painting, and was there for a long time at Finch. Of course, you need a Christ. And this is one Wunderkammer furniture with a lot of things in it. Flak was too, like Schoffel. He was very happy. He sewed very well. For example, this object from Papua New Guinea. The first look, at first thought it's maybe Maori because of the ornaments here, but it's not. It's Papua New Guinea, and this is an amazing, small but great, amazing Papua New Guinea man. And look how he's carved and well carved. Look at the shoulders and how it is done, and the patterns there. Wow! And Flak had one, I think from North America, had one mask with one eye, but he sold it 1 or 2 days ago. I just saw it on some catalogs. Here's Northern America. So Flak is very into his always good. Yeah, okay, Africa as well. But you see, it's not only Africa. Not so many oceanic objects, but there is Africa like this. Awesome. Look at the face. This awesome hammer. I think it was X-Schlag. I don't know why it's not in the hand of a collector, of a private collector, because this is an amazing sculpture. And it was not, before it was not so expensive, but it's still there. I don't know why nobody is buying it, because it is great. It is amazing. And of course, if you say Flak, you have to say Hoppe. These Native Americans, you have to say Cachinas, and he has a lot of Cachinas, of course, I think. And this is he had an Mumuye exhibition. Was it last year? I don't know. I think it was on the table with this Mumuye is awesome. You know, this lines, how they're made, and the curves and all this, of course. Yeah, I love Mumuye. One day I will buy a good one. And here, once again, you see some Kachina puppets, Kachina dolls, and Yorubori in Papua New Guinea. And Grusenmeyer-Woliner, I think last but not least, he's Wunderkammer thoughts as well. He has a lot of objects and very interesting ones, and from Vietnam, from France, from Siberia, whatever. And here's a good one too. So, and this was BRAFA 2026. Here, great one from Madagascar, 2026. So a lot of good objects. I saw that I did not film very good Dogon items at Dalton Somaré. I don't know where the footage is, but okay, it was really fun being there. The Admiral flute stopper, and I will end with an object which is not tribal art, but which is so amazing that I can end with it, and this is this one. So, see you next time, and then I hope I can include some objects like the things there.